I make you feel better.
Why?
Oh, man. That was tough, friends.
Why?
That was tough.
Why? What the fuck?
Oh, man, the soccer gods were not smiling on us tonight.
4 in a row.
4 misses. So let's talk about the penalties.
4 in a fucking row. How do you miss 4 in a fucking row?
Well, you kick 2 over, and you kick the
And
other
you
2
get-
right at the
jumping.
Hey. It
don't
looks like he was
understand.
off his line every time.
Every time he was. Dude, no, how?
So,
How is that even possible?
yeah,
That's
it
statistically-
seems so improbable that they would do that.
Statistically,
It's almost
it
like
just
they
doesn't
didn't
work.
practice.
It's almost like we were just expecting to fucking win, or I don't know. How, dude? How?
So here's the good news.
Is there good news?
Yeah, there's good news. We took Philly 120 minutes, traded a lot of chances, looked good at times, looked kind of disorganized and discombobulated at times, found our feet, and then made it 90 minutes, or they made it to the final bit, and then had maybe one of the most spectacular implosions at the penalty spot that I've ever seen. I've never seen a team miss 4 in a row. I've never seen that. Have you seen that?
The closest thing in recent history.
It's the England.
Is the fact that England put out the kids for the final penalties.
Yeah, put out the kids, and there's 3 misses at the end of the England.
Yeah, England, Italy, the Euros. But in recent memory, I can't think of a team.
I can't remember 4 straight
I can't
misses.
ever remember.
I've
yeah.
never seen it. I don't think
Well,
I've ever
we didn't
seen
get a
it.
chance to see. We didn't need to see all 5 because they had made 2.
Yeah,
we
they
would have
did, yeah.
needed to.
And so it's hard to even say what exactly the score for the Pens was.
Well, it was So they made 2. Joe stopped 1.
Joe stopped 1.
And then at that point, before Zimmerman took the 1 at the end, the 4th one, we would have needed to. For one, Zimmerman would have needed to make that.
And then make 2, the next 2, and then Joe would have to stop the next 3.
And if at any point we deviated from that hypothetical world,
Right.
that possible world that doesn't exist,
right?
At least, yeah.
Right. So here we are in this world where we missed 4 pens. Joe saved 1, and a nice one. And so let's talk a little bit about. So we don't need. Do we need to talk about the misses?
You know what? I want to talk about the misses, only insofar as we had Blake jumpy.
I want to talk about it. It's off the line every time.
I guess I'll calm
It's
down.
off the line every time.
I'll calm down a bit.
Okay.
If that's you in that situation, would that not mess you up? Like to everyone watching at home, would that not mess you up? A guy jumping around, you don't know where he's gonna go. He could be going left, he could be going right. You don't even know where you want to go. You're tired as shit.
Yeah.
You've been playing 120. You've played your ass off. You're Mukhtar.
Right.
Let's go from everyone.
For Mukhtar, it was not a good penalty from him.
No,
it was not a good penalty from him, and it's the penalty that looked like the penalty that someone who had run continuously and had really a great game. I thought he had a fantastic.
He had a great game.
He had the goal.
Yeah.
He created lots of chances. He was coming back. He had to be the point guy, given the fact that Cadiz decided that he was just done being the point guy after 5 minutes.
Came in, yeah. No, Mukhtar was doing everything. I mean,
and then his legs showed that he had done everything.
He'd gotten beat up too.
He did get beat up.
Beat up on.
So let's talk about their miss.
Their miss?
Yeah. Oh. So, and it was by Santos.
Sergio Santos.
Sergio Santos. It was like, so everything about his game was A+, except anytime he kicked the ball, with the plan of it going towards the goal, it was D-.
Imagine
greater than a curve. It's
coming at you with vicious force, ready to kill, gritting his teeth with a hammer. He hits you. It's a squeaky hammer. He doesn't do anything. Yeah. That's his finishing power. He goes in and he goes... He goes hard. You're like, oh my god, my life's in danger. That if he knew how to finish, it'd probably be like 5-1.
He would have put a couple in. Away. But you know, so hilarious that he did not sink his pen. Because I thought it was going to be one of these like this is where the guy like kind of
he shows us he can
a way to do
make it on target and actually. But here's the thing. I thought right when he came on for that injury,
right?
I think it was
for Flock.
Flock, that's right, 31. And I thought, why isn't this guy starting? Look
why
how
isn't he
vicious
starting?
he is. Look, he's just
why
a
isn't he
shark.
starting?
And then you see him like no shots on goal.
Yeah,
like skying it every time, hitting the stands.
So like he's one of those players where it's like, look, I have a plan for you. Serve the ball to others.
He's all the like. You have no.
Look, that's not me. That's not me.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got. So let's talk. So Santos, all the misses. Let's also talk about one of their other players, Martinez, who I think that one of the reasons why Mukhtar looked so worn out whenever he took that penalty was because their 8 Martinez was on him all night.
No, he was.
He was on him like white on rice.
There was that heated exchange where he.
And then Mukhtar.
Yeah. You're talking a lot.
You're a big talker. But yeah, he also is a big fouler and cheap shot artist.
Yeah. With the little heart. He had the little Drake
the
heart.
Little silly heart. Yeah, well, I'm not making in fun of anybody's haircuts. Hey, it's a bald joke. So I got one other thing I want to complain about. And so again, we got the complaints about the missed pens. Professional soccer players should not be missing pens at that rate, especially missing the entire goal. Whatever. But it was the chance that Dan Lovitz had. I thought that Lovitz had a pretty good game.
And he played his butt off.
He played his butt off. And he was really owning that left wing. I don't think that I thought that he had a great game. Except he was roller across. Yeah. And it's clear that he was tired. I mean, because what was it? It was like in the 110.
I was going to say 110, 12 minute. And he...
112, yeah.
Yeah, and I was. Yeah. And he was queuing up the left, but the ball skipped just right on his right toe.
That right toe.
And then that was enough to get him... That would mess me up if I was that tired.
Well, yeah, man. You train to run for 90, but now you're running for 120. Jeez.
But I guess let's talk about depth for just a second here.
About who?
Depth. I mean, like, who would you have put there? Like, it's just if it wasn't Lovitz, it'd be
Washington, maybe.
I mean, typically he plays on the right, though, right? I mean, he's right-footed.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I think that we have played Washington on the left whenever Lovitz kind of played over there.
And it can work. Like, we've played Johnston
on the left, and he's kind of cuts in. So it is kind of hard to figure. It's like, look, whenever you get the entire 11 that tired. And Smith played all 11, all 90.
Yeah. He didn't take Sapong.
Sapong went 90.
Sapong going 90 is insane. I mean, he was so tired.
Yeah. But. I thought that the other part of this that was one of the real challenges for us was the fact that their 10, what's his name? Montero, yeah. What a delicate flower he was.
I mean, he's probably 5'6" and maybe weighs
He's a slight little fella. He's a slight little fella.
Yeah, but he was drawing fouls like candy. I mean, it's just every time he got touched, it was... Yeah. To be fair, I mean, I'm
you're a slight little guy,
but also he's short, so it's like...
But he's also a professional athlete, and you know that you're going to be playing with giant men. Like, prepare yourself for this.
But also, I mean, I think you have that issue of the ref sees somebody, he sees contact, and he sees someone go down. Yeah. And so, should that be a foul? Not in all cases.
Not in all cases, and it is a sport that's supposed to have a tolerance for contact.
It's not a full contact sport, but it isn't a no contact sport. Right. So
but here's the thing, and so I've been complaining. I thought that he had a good game. I wanted to complain about the fact that he was getting a lot of calls, but I'm not going to complain about the refs.
Okay, interesting, because Gary Smith himself had complained about the officiating. So what's the? So first off, Randall Leal should not have been playing all 90. He needed to come off once he got that yellow. He was already looking like he was dragging and was some very sloppy and uncoordinated defending. The last thing you need from somebody who's not a great defender is for them to get tired and have to make defensive plays.
Yeah, and that's what was
on
happening. On a yellow. And so Smith finally pulled Leal. but it was really, really late. I can't remember. It was around 1:10. And and Leao was on the yellow, and he had that really awkward tackle or challenge in the back. And I was like, this kid's going off. This guy's going off with a red, and now we're going to have to play the last 20 with 10. So with 10.
But instead we go to penalties and...
Instead, we go to penalties. So, there we are. But yeah, I wasn't going to complain about the refs because, for as much as we would have to complain, Philly's got to complain about the refs. They arguably, the Santos collision with Willis, with the Gazdag kicking it in off that corner. Look, that's a call that went our way, and it was a foul, but it was something that he could have let go. And we would have been like, look, that stinks that he would, so... I'm not going to complain about the referees. I think that there's a lot of things that go on in a game that referees can't get everything, and especially whenever you have a little delicate flower like Montero, maybe you have to protect him or something. I don't know, but I think that the calls that were game changing looked to me like they actually went against Philadelphia. There were a lot of small calls that didn't go our way, but the big game-changing ones went against them. The goal coming back and Leao not getting a red on that really awkward challenge late in the game. No,
I think that's right. And early on, we had a few things that I thought were corner kicks go our way and be actually it's a goal
kick for them.
So I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, we'll do a longer form kind of this game, the season, the playoffs, and things like that a little bit. And looking forward, too. But let's take a second and let's express some gratitude.
I've got to thank our players for this season. It's been great.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you all, but I've felt proud to support this team, and I'm looking forward to continuing to do so. And I know it looks bad. I know I was mad just 10 minutes ago whenever this video started, but I really am grateful for how good of a season we've had.
Yeah, this is a lovable team.
Henny Mukhtar's with so much work in, and even though it's easy to get hung up on the miss, or it wasn't a miss, it actually was a save.
But that was a save pen, yeah.
Yeah, but he's been great all season. I mean, Zimmerman, he shot off, right? We want to say, oh look, wow, I can't believe it. But one, dude was tired. Second, he's been doing great all season. Yeah. When he wasn't hurt, he was...
Let's not judge their season by a
He was in the
pen.
box banging them in, and we liked seeing it.
He won so many balls in the air in that game.
Yeah.
So let's not judge their season on a missed pen. But I'm really grateful. I'm grateful to this team. I'm grateful to all the folks who were doing service work at the stadium, and I'm also grateful to everyone that we got to talk to after the game. Yeah,
we really appreciate it. I mean, it's what keeps us going, but it's also what makes it fun to just support the club.
Yeah, so Drew and I put this channel together because we like talking soccer so much. And we like talking soccer not just with each other, but we also like talking soccer with all the folks around us. And anyone who sat near us during a game knows that we'll do that.
We'll yell about it. If you have opinions, there to be shared if they're about soccer.
And so thanks to all of you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the folks that we've done interviews with. Thanks for sharing your time and your opinions with us. We look forward to doing more of it with you.
In the new stadium.
In the new stadium. We'll continue watching the MLS playoffs. We're not done. We're not done with this league. The MLS has got a great product, and we love watching. Hey, we got cats in the house too. And so. But we're really happy with how this has all gone, and really appreciative of your time with us. And with that, get your colors up.
Get them up. Get them up.
Hey sister, I'll never give up on you.
After the game, every game next season.
Stick around after every game. Get the collars
Get
up.
them up.
All right.